Have you been listening to the episodes?
Yeah.
Have you been able to hear how much this goddamn chair suddenly creaks and cracks?
You can hear it? I don't notice it ever.
Here's how questions work, Robbie.
Yeah, I realize what just occurred.
It's that when someone asks the question, they're not talking about themselves, they're asking you your side of the story. So I asked you, have you been listening? You said, and the second part was, have you been able to hear my chair cracking and creaking? And your response was, oh, have you been able to hear it, Alex?
No, I have not. Now I understand.
Now you understand the question. The second
now
time
the words make sense to
Okay.
me. No, I have not noticed any chair creaking at all.
A dozen things going on. First, all I can hear in my head is just lyrical, miracle, spiritual, over and over again, lyrical, miracle, spiritual. And when that guy fucking said in that video, these guys just going to rhymezone.com, I almost fucking choked.
That was so funny.
I was like, that's a fucking hit.
Well, then he proved it too. It was that one guy's line, I got a pretty fan sitting in my minivan.
I don't even remember hearing that.
Like, that's
how uneventful
I could have made that up.
Yeah.
That's like hey, my name is Robbie. I smell like salami.
Oh my gosh,
That's just as good.
Yeah, but no one in their goddamn right minds would ever say that. That's not a cool.
Going
that's
down
not
on you
cool.
like a tsunami, man. That's awesome
man.
shit. Awesome sauce.
Awesome
You just
sauce.
got
That's
so
such cool
disgusted
rappers
by
say.
it.
Rappers are like awesome sauce, man. That was also a good ending too. He's like, if you're not a good, just because you know how to, because you're a good rapper doesn't mean you're a good rapper. Whatever he said. Just because you can rap well doesn't mean you're a good rapper, which is true.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Rap fucking sucks.
Fucking.
That 2 minute stretch though where he was tearing apart NF, I was so fucking happy. I was like, yeah, fuck NF, dude. That guy sucks.
That was so funny when he's just like, he's not.
The drums
Eminem
kicked in. Didn't
ripoff.
see that coming. Like what?
He's not an Eminem ripoff. He's specifically an Eminem
Recovery
recovery album.
He's an album,
That's so
Eminem
funny.
recovery album ripoff. Hey Nate, how's life? Cool. That's a cool opening to a song.
What's his name? Is he NFT or something stupid?
No,
like
he's just
that?
NF. I think his initials. I'm assuming since his first name is Nate,
Yeah,
because he
his
started off
other
the
name's
song by
probably
saying,
NF.
"Hey Nate, how's life?"
Dude, he even did that. He does that thing where Eminem refers to himself as Marshall instead of Eminem.
Yeah, it's fucking. It's so. And then he's.
I think it's kinda cool.
I'm honestly just gonna tear apart the song. I can't remember the lyrics because they're shitty. I have the flow in my head because it's so rudimentary. But what's that song called? NF. Is it the Search?
Yeah, I think it's the something.
It's fucking
It's not the
elementary.
Search,
It's the Search.
okay, I guess it's the search.
Hey Nate, how's life? I don't know. It's all right. It's like what a strong first two bars. The first two lines. Yeah. Hey Nate, how's life? Let's see how Nate responds to this question. I don't know. It's all right. What a great you made such a statement.
That's great. Hey Nate, how's life? I don't know.
No, it's all right. I've been dealing with some things like every human being. And I really didn't sleep much last night. And then this voice responds, "I'm sorry," and he says, "That's fine." This is a sick conversation. And he's like, "I just think I need a little more me time. I just think I need a little more free time. A little break from the shows and the bus rides."
The what? Bus rides?
The bus rides. A little break from the shows. I was gonna say, you know what? I was gonna insult him and say this fucking bitch is using public transportation, but now I realize he means like his concert, his awesome tour bus, which I sure is so fucking cool in the NF tour bus.
Dude, I thought he was referring back to like being in school in the school bus.
Well, no, because he says, yeah. Well, as he knew it was confusing. So it goes, little break from the shows and the bus rides. Yeah, bus rides.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Last year I had a breakdown. Thoughts telling me that I'm lost, getting too loud. Had to see a therapist, then I found out something's funny going up on my house. Yeah, I started thinking maybe I should move out. Pack my cart, take a new route.
Dude, that's your head. How you can move out of your head?
Dude. That's so cool. Clean up my yard, get the noose out, hang up my heart, let it air out. Woo! He's so fucking hyped about it. I've been searching. What does that mean, Nate? I've been learning. That's sick, dude. ING rhymes. Grabbing my keepskates, leaving my burdens. This guy's so cool. When I brought a few with me, I'm not perfect. You're not. Looking at the views like this concerns me. Picking up cues right, I'm quite nervous. Hate when I lose sight. Life gets blurry and things might hurt me. It's probably going to be a long journey, but hey. In defense, those are in the parentheses. I'm just being an asshole reading them like they're not.
Oh, okay.
But that's secondary. No, he doesn't say that. Someone else says it. The backing thing. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the part where he's like, drums kicked in. When does that coolness happen? When's that awesome part of the song? I don't want to read these shitty fucking lyrics anymore. When's he like, oh, you didn't see that coming? Yeah, right here. Where the beat go? 5 minutes of silence. Oh, ain't that something? Drums came in. You ain't seen that coming. Hands on my head, can't tell me nothing. Dude, that guy's insane. Something coming, nothing. Drums came in, hands on my head.
Do any of these guys do like the actual complex like rhyme scheme stuff, or they just kind of go with the flows?
No, I don't think that's even a part of the equation, really. I think it really comes down to the whole lyrical, miracle, spiritual.
Yeah, it's just the one pattern of a word, and that's it.
Yeah, and they're all just angry, like you said. It's just all the angry suburban white boys. It's fucking, you know, they put a bad rap on our rap. Really,
they put a bad rap on our rap.
It's fucking depressing, man. All these young MCs, dude.
Oh, you
don't do that. Don't. Never that. Okay. The other thing you wanted, never, just really bad. And I thought we were gonna have an episode where I was gonna be completely kind. I thought I was gonna say anything mean to you. I'm like, you know, we'll have a very relaxed episode. But then you had to do that. You had to say, yeah, I got this. Check this out. You guys ready for this? Why would you like this to be a clue about to do a Mean Girls reference? What was the thought process on it? If that'd be really funny, people would be like, "Oh, that's so cool." He referenced Mean Girls. Dude, Robbie's so cool.
Actually,
he knows what Mean Girls is, and he can like just pull it out of thin air like that. That's so fucking awesome, dude. That's so fucking cool.
I thought it's Wednesday, and we wear pink on Wednesdays, so I just thought I should just talk about
two things. One. There's actually, it's really just one thing, but either way, you're kind of, whatever way you answer, I'm going to think you're a piece of shit for answering that way. So it's really a catch-22, okay?
Nice. That's good to know.
Full disclosure.
Thank you.
Is it actually they wear pink on Wednesdays?
Before I answer this, the way you phrased your question, because you're like, no matter how you answer this, I'm assuming you're just a piece of shit. No matter how you answer this, thought you were gonna say, is it true that they really just it's Wednesdays they wear pink, or there's gonna be this whole?
No,
you really left me like on the edge of a cliff there. I felt like you just kicked me off a fucking balcony.
Is that the correct date?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Because if you said, I don't know, I would say in your asshole for even saying it. But the fact that you also said I know for sure it's Wednesday, you're also an asshole piece of shit. So congratulations.
You're stupid in three languages.
Yeah, you're done in 3 languages, okay? What a fucking contribution, man.
Thank you. I'm doing my best here.
You're like, dude, I know I can add some I'll be the color commentary. I'm going to add a little flavor here. Let me bring out the fucking... these sick fucking movie references. Speaking of that, actually, you know what? Maybe you're not a total fucking loser, piece of shit, has been, nobody, zero, fucking dickhead, nobody. Maybe you're not that, all right?
Oh, we gotta get the cameras back there. I'm making some fun faces here.
I was wrong. You are all those things I just said, actually. You just reaffirmed my suspicion.
Let's pretend I didn't do that. What were you going to say?
I'm still going to say what I was going to say. What I was going to say is that you're actually letting me in. It's like the fucking OJ book. If you know? So what was going to happen was that you weren't going to say something dumb, and I was going to say that you actually segued into by making a shitty movie reference. I threw on today the fucking, The Boys, MSSP. And I was like, all right, let's see what's on. Ooh, Will Compton's on? Like, that's pretty cool. Let me see what Will Compton's got to say. And they have it on chapters. I fast forward the intro because I don't give a fuck, right? So I wanted to get to the actual thing. It started off with a Danny McBride recap. And I was like, dude, I don't need to watch that. Went to the fucking Will Compton thing. They're talking about movies. It just cuts right in the middle of the conversation. They're talking like, what's the most quotable movie? Mm-hmm. And I didn't even hear what Will Compton said. I didn't even hear what Shane said because... all that admiration that I had for Matt thinking he was kind of a cool guy just went right out the fucking door.
Oh, really?
And I just hit back button and just stopped listening to the episode.
I thought you were going to say because Matt stole the show because of how cool he is.
No, dude,
Matt's really cool.
I got 45 seconds into his conversation, and because I think it just whatever fucking Joe Schmo Schmuck boys running their fucking page over there. The chapter it says like I assume it would start in the conversation. Not I missed the first 30 seconds of the conversation. So good fucking job on that. Says the guys don't even put chapters in their videos. So
because each episode's its own chapter.
Exactly. But no. It just cuts the conversation and fucking Shane's mentioning how Chris Farley eats all the fucking everyone's lunch in Billy Madison and how funny that is. That's 20 cents. He's just eating everyone. And I was like, hell yeah,
he's just
Shane.
Laughing when he's eating
I know.
them.
I was like, and then Will's like, yeah, whatever, blah,
Who
blah,
would
blah,
eat
blah, blah.
27 bags of school lunches?
I know. And then it cuts to, that's literally the point he was saying. It's so fucking funny. He's saying that's quotable. And then Will Compton saying, like, Taylor Lewan's not here, Taylor Lewan's not here, Taylor Lewan's not here over and over again. And then fucking Shane's like...
Can I be honest?
What?
I don't know who Will Compton is or Taylor Lewan.
The guy from Bussin' with the Boys.
The one I don't like?
Will Compton's the one you do like.
Oh, okay.
The less successful of the two.
Will Compton's the cool bro, dude.
Yeah.
Not the jerk.
Not the jerk off. Yeah, not the jerk
Gotcha.
off. Just not the jerk off.
Everyone knows
the cool guy and the jerk
there's
off.
one who's cool. There's one's a jerk
Yeah,
off. Everyone knows
you
what I'm
guys
talking
know.
about.
But no, then Shane's what I think is the most quotable movie, and I feel like I don't. It's not. I can since I've now made Matt McCusker into enemy number one. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. I'm just creating a false narrative. But he was. I feel like Will or Shane was one of them was about to say something that probably would have been a good movie to say, and then he
As a
just
follow up to the Billy Madison line, you mean?
I think the way I recall it happening 3 hours. I spoke to a lot since then. Okay, what I recall happening 3 hours ago was Shane was like, "What do you think is the most quotable movie?" And then Will Compton was like, "Oh, that's a good question. I think." And then I don't know if he got his point out or anything, but I feel like he was just gonna say it's a good movie. But then fucking Matt with such an air of confidence. Okay, like he always has, but this time I didn't agree with where the confidence come from. He's like, "Oh, dude, fucking Dumb and Dumber for sure. Oh fuck."
Dude, Dumb and Dumber sucks.
I know. And then before I could grab the remote and say fuck this entire program and just back out, I heard Shane say, "Oh, dude, yeah, fuck, dude. Oh, if you can successfully pull off the fucking what's the dumb thing that goes in the bathroom and whoa and all that dumbness. He's like, if you can pull that out of the party, you're fucking funny as shit, dude." And I was like, all right.
Dude, what the fuck?
Dumb and Dumber fucking sucks. And also,
there's like 3 funny parts of that movie.
There's some fun because even things that are
they
funny
get the
aren't
blind
fucking funny.
kid
That's
at
what I was gonna
Dead
say. The things that no, okay? Because even things that are funny in that movie aren't funny in that movie. Okay, giving a blind kid a fucking dead bird is tops. Okay, that movie doing it, they make it as not funny as that could be way funnier of a scene than it plays out. That movie that should be one of the funniest scenes in the history of anything. You're giving a blind kid a dead bird.
Yep, you're right.
But instead, the humor isn't that.
Right,
the
man.
humor is fucking. Jim Carrey's got a chipped tooth in this one and a bowl cut.
That's pretty funny, though.
And Jeff Daniels, who's usually like a more serious actor, has got kind of, messy hair and wears turtlenecks.
Dude, you're underselling the value of their appearances and physical comedy, dude.
Yeah, that's why it worked so well when they did When Harry Met Lloyd with Eric Christian Olsen and another person. Who? I don't know.
Who the fuck knows?
I know Eric Christian Olsen's in the movie.
Dude, that's such a great point, though. You're right. The one bit actually, the ending scene's hilarious, too.
No, you know what's the funniest part of that entire movie? Actually,
sense.
there is one part that's just genuinely funny. It's what do you want to know? What's the annoying sound in the world? Jim Carrey he pulled that one out. Yeah, but then Matt says or Ace Ventura. I'm like, shut the fuck up, man.
Ace Ventura, Ace Ventura sucks also.
And it's like the way Ace Ventura and Dumb and Dumber are funny is like. Billy Madison's more quotable. You already talking about Billy Madison. Keep talking about Billy Madison. Stop talking about fucking and I think they may have gotten back into it, but again, I was so goddamn angry because I was like, all right, Matt's gonna say something cool here. Matt's gonna say something super cool here, and he didn't say something super cool there.
That's so lame, dude. Alex, you know what? What do you think was quotable movie all time?
Most quotable movie of all time?
Yeah, let's name. Honestly,
steal from him.
Hot Rod's on the
Hot
list.
Rod's in there. I was about to say Hot Rod. Hot Rod's in there 100%.
Hot Rod might be. I don't know what the fuck to talk about those other two movies. You want to know why Hot Rod's so quotable? Because you can literally say the entire movie of
every
Hot
movie
Rod.
is a quote, yeah.
Every fucking line and response is a quote.
Brainiac, it's your front yard too. You know, car super overrated.
Don't give me grapes, you still gonna hurts my stomach. That's the next fucking line. The next line is the next quotable line.
That's true. You know, car super overrated.
Corvette, like Jonathan was driving.
Oh, that's what made me think of it.
Is that what he was driving? I fucked up the line, but still, that whole scene. May your hammer be mighty.
Yeah, we do that a lot too. Fucking you know I have a hormone disorder. Yeah, because mom's into
I have to go to my quiet place.
Yeah, because mom's into that kind of stuff. There is no tool in this pool. Maybe if you let me join your crew. You can't join the crew, Richardson. You don't do anything. Oh, don't I?
Remember when they're in the movie theater
also,
and when they're showing the movie to raise the funds for Frank, and then everyone starts laughing how bad he's of his stomach, and Rico's fucking dying. Yeah. He's like, that's fucking great. Yeah. Danny McBride's such a piece of shit.
You're the next Douglas Bubble Trousers. That's a great line. Cool Beans is a great fucking line. I've been drinking green tea all goddamn day, you know?
Mm.
I go to church every Sunday. You gonna bring the demons out on me? This is my hat now. This is totally my hat. That comes right after the whole whiskey, which is also hilarious.
Why are you saying it that way?
Why am I saying what way?
All of it.
Where do you get off? It's all so fucking funny, that movie. I had another one too, but you were just too busy telling your funny stuff. Yeah, you know.
It's really terrible.
Remember how often you used to say the dream thing? He just randomly like, I had a dream last night where I was, in this castle. All these little wizard wives. The last one want to have sex with me. Oh, that's a funny movie, dude.
Dave, what did I just say to Kevin?
Who?
Oh man, I fucked up the line.
Nice, man.
You got in my head. You told me how bad I was, and I fucked it up.
My name's
I said it for a
Rod,
fact you
and I
don't
like to
party.
Honestly, I always do the whole, you look really pretty, Denise. What? I said you look shitty, Denise.
Bottlenose dolphin, house cat.
Yeah, you did that, I think.
Whatever, dude. People get the point. It's quotable. That's the point. It's
quotable.
quotable. I'm paraphrasing the quotes, okay?
It's paraphrasable.
Move the words around.
Hot Rod's the most paraphrasable movie of all time. I guess
saying.
Matt was right. I guess Ace Ventura really is the most quotable movie of all time.
Because Hot Rod's what would you put on the list then besides Hot Rod?
I don't know. Hot Rod's pretty quotable.
Beautiful Mind's really quotable.
Yeah, I can't quote a single line from Beautiful Mind. Not even one.
The Ray Charles movie is pretty quotable too.
Again, unfamiliar.
You're not gonna say any movies you think are
No, I'm
quotable?
just gonna stare at you.
Okay, well, we got Hot Rod off the list. Blades of Glory is pretty quotable.
I thought that one too, actually. I wasn't supposed to say it or not. Blades of Glory is pretty quotable.
Almost every Will Ferrell movie actually.
Step
Brothers
I quoted
is so
fucking
quotable.
almost every week, and you never. When I do that every single week, we're talking at one point, I'll be like, "Fucking, I love that word. You come up with it," and then you can never, ever, ever just say, "I have no idea where I came up with it."
And I know how it feels.
Yeah.
Every time we're on here, and I feel this big, and you just let me hang there on the edge of the cliff. Like right now, like right now for certain. Step Brothers is probably
Step Brothers is pretty quotable. Definitely more quotable than. Let's just do this. How about not most quotable movies of all time? Let's just say movies. Not that puts too much of a fucking structure on it, where it's like now I have to like step up to the plate.
Yeah.
Let's just do this. Movies that are more quotable than Ace Ventura, Hot Rod, Blades of Glory, A Beautiful Mind. Honestly, more quotable than Ace Ventura.
You don't know any of the lines from it.
Ace Ventura sucks, dude.
What the hell is he say? I used to know the one line. I'm petrified.
Also, I like how
the
the only reason those movies even remotely work, any movie, aka with Jim Carrey, is because it's Jim Carrey. Mm-hmm. But it's a little weird that Dumb and Dumber and Ace Ventura, they're like, we can probably make this without Jim Carrey.
I think Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is way funnier than both those movies.
Okay. So I guess you thought of that in the middle of while I was talking again.
I thought of it like
because you blurted it out so
I just waited
quickly.
till right now to get it out.
No, it's like so challenging to talk to you.
You said something. I thought
What did I say?
your point was
What did
done.
I say?
So I said my point.
What do you think I said?
I knew what you said, but you said something along the lines of referring to his movies and in which the order they may be thought of in the particular concept. Of,
No.
I was getting there, but just say.
No, you're a fucking idiot. Jesus. God have mercy on your fucking pitiful soul.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, man. You're going to need it, okay?
Thank you. As you were.
Thank you, okay?
Floor is yours.
Yeah. I was fucking saying that the only reason Jim Carrey movies work, though, is because of the Jim Carrey factor, right? And then you said your fucking thing in response to my question, which was saying that it's ridiculous of all the actors in the world that they think that they can just make a Jim Carrey sequel to Jim Carrey. They did with Ace Ventura, that dumbass fucking stupid kid movie where it's like him as a young boy Ace Ventura, and they thought that would be a success somehow.
Wasn't that like a dumb Nickelodeon movie though?
Maybe. They did it with Dumb and Dumber, but let's do a prequel that doesn't have these two actors in it. We'll recast them because the funny part's the characters, not the actors.
Yeah, interesting they chose to make a sequel to Dumb and Dumber.
That's a prequel.
That's a prequel without the two guys that only made Dumb and Dumber anything remotely anything.
The Farley brothers.
That's who
fucking hate those guys so fucking much.
Fuck those guys. Actually, I don't like any of their movies. Didn't they also do fucking?
I think they did
Something About Mary
Stuck
or whatever.
On You.
Stuck on
Me
sucks. They definitely did Stuck. That has Farley Brothers written all over the fucking thing. You want to know what the movie's about? It's about two guys who are stuck to each other. So does it say it's like Dumb and Dumber, but they're stuck to each other.
That's literally what that's actually what the pitch. You know when they say how James Cameron walked into the studio and was like Alien, he wrote Alien on the board and then just wrote Aliens with a dollar sign. They're like, that's genius. We should make a sequel. He was like Dumb and Dumber, but they're attached at the hip.
It's great.
That's awesome, dude. Let's just greenlight this. Let's cast Matt Damon and Greg Kinnear.
It's basically Beavis and Butthead. They both work at a Wonder Burger, like in Beavis and Butthead.
I
Also,
don't know if that's true.
They work at a fast food
Oh my god,
place.
dude! I was scrolling through Matt Damon's career, and I was like, "What are some of these movies?" And I was like, "The Monuments." I'm like, "Oh my god, I saw that in theaters."
You said it sucked, too.
That movie did suck. That movie was able to cast George Clooney, Matt Damon, Bill Murray, John Goodman, And then four other people who are billed that I don't give a flying fuck about. So they cast those first 4 people that are pretty cool. And then I saw the movies. What the fuck is this piece of shit? Directed by and written by George Clooney and starring maybe 2 out of the 3.
Which 2 of the 3 think would be the better solution?
That's a good question. Maybe not writing.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think that's
too.
probably his weakest ability.
I have no idea if he can write or not, but then he direct Ides of March.
Yeah. And his acting ability, I don't know if I could say it's good acting ability or he's just very good at being George Clooney.
That's true. When the role calls not for
when the role calls for George Clooney. Like imagine if they made an Ocean's movie without George Clooney.
Yeah,
that's as dumb as making When Harry Met Lloyd.
That's a really good point actually.
And you think that's not true. It's like, well, I don't know. In 5, what do you think? Honestly, When Harry Met Lloyd might have a better fucking shelf life as far as like historical value than Ocean's 8 does.
I keep forgetting that ever happened.
Ocean's 8 was like, all right, what if we took everything cool about Oceans and we left all that on the table and started from scratch with something new entirely that was just not fun at all?
You guys remember that like really interesting and contrived heist we had? Well, it's not contrived anymore. It's not interesting. It's barely a heist.
What if we throw in James Corden?
You guys like that Late Late Show, right? With
yeah,
James
okay.
Corden?
What if we throw in James Corden?
Should I do the thing I did again?
No, have you give me something like an actual response? So instead of just responding with the guy from the Late Show.
I don't understand what I did that was wrong. What am I supposed to be responding with now?
Just add something to it. Don't just say the Late Show, then toss it back to me with nothing added to it.
Okay. You guys like Rihanna?
That's great, dude. That's phenomenal.
Fuck you. I just did exactly what you asked for. It's not good enough.
Not at all, man.
God damn it.
Not at all. Ocean's 8 does not have a fucking 61 on Metascore.
Yeah, okay.
First off, IGN's the highest rated reviewer. That's not a legitimate review.
Isn't that a video game fucking website?
Precisely. The Playlist, never heard of it. USA Today, irrelevant. Vox, fake. Variety, that's the first legitimate.
Yeah, and what'd they give it?
A 70, which is absurdly
70?
high.
Fuck that.
IndieWire, 67. Chicago Tribune, 50. Derek, Chicago knows what's up. Hollywood Reporter, 50. The Guardian, 40. Okay, so I think they just lubricated the pockets of Kate Eberland, Alonzo. I'm gonna get sued for slander. Like, you're just gonna fucking throw our journalism on fucking bullshit.
Well, when you have no integrity as a journalist.
Ocean's 8. I was actually watching a video about that today about how
lack of integrity.
No, it was saying if the news was ever less biased, and seemingly.
I'm sorry. Wait, it was saying as if the news was unbiased currently.
As if it was ever if it was ever less biased.
As if it was ever not this way.
Yes.
Okay, now I understand.
And no, it kind of just went from one shitty way of being biased to then the other shitty way of being biased.
Really?
Yeah.
So how did it used to be?
It used to be where, like, if a president said something, the point of a journalist was to be like, well, the president said it, so here it is. Which meant if the president said, I don't know, I can't think of anything. If the president made any kind of a crazy decree, the journalist was like, well, he said it, so it's true, I guess. I don't know. I guess we're at war. I don't know.
Okay. And
then that was the way news was done for a while, where it was incredibly important for the journalists to only report facts and to not have any of their personal anything in it. Like the New York Times is apparently renowned for that, for having no bias, just delivering the news.
Really?
Supposedly. I don't know. And then apparently, like, one point, some asshole was like, hey, I don't want to write about that. I have my own opinion, and I'll always express that opinion to people. And then that guy was all like, all right, his political ideology. And then apparently that was like, everyone was like, damn, this is so fun to read and engaging and everything and blah, 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 blah. And then that just became fucking cancer and it just took over everything, where everything became, ideology and everything. Nice. And political policy and everything. And everything became very polarizing. And then people started being more and more biased, but they were kind of biased in the first. It was like the problem in the beginning was that they were kind of just like, no one was doing any, like, there was basically just being like an extension of politicians just preaching stuff. Uh-huh. And then it became, when they started to try to fact check some things, and they went to the other extreme of now, where everything is just the way everything is now. So essentially, everything's always sucked, which I guess is the right way to go back. Because everyone tries to put these, look back on everything like, oh, this was the everything was much better 40 years ago, everything was better 60 years ago, everything was better before this. No, it was just always shitty.
Maybe it's just always better when you're a kid.
No, it's not that. It's just everything's always shitty, constantly. But when you're 10 years removed from how shitty it was, you kind of forgot about how shitty it was because you're so focused on the current shittiness. So you kind of remember like the things that weren't as shitty then.
I don't know. I remember like 10 years ago feeling pretty good about things, and it's just
but 10 years ago you were
10 years younger.
18.
Yeah.
So then when you were 18, you were probably like, damn, it was so fun when I was just 8 years old kicking it.
Well, I still think that currently, but like
yeah. So then each time you get removed, it's gonna keep adding. It's just that it was still shitty when you were 8 years old.
Yeah,
when
I was 8, I was like, fuck. I wish I was not around because this is tough.
No, when
like,
you were
what the
8
fuck?
years old, you were like, I wish I was older.
Yeah, well, I was stupid. Stay here as long as you
can.
Cherish it. For the love of God, cherish it.
And again, but apparently, Ace Ventura and Dumb and Dumber are more quotable than that.
You know, it's interesting. We quote a lot of things here on the Bros Yurasits show. We've never, ever, and you can fact check this. I already did. I know for a fact we haven't done it. We've never quoted either Ace Ventura or fucking Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Because they're not quotable.
Because the only quotable Jim Carrey comedies, of course, are Liar Liar and Bruce Almighty.
True. Those are actually
those are really
quotable.
two quotable comedies.
He's got to have a third one. There's one other one he did in there.
Isn't there like a third Affleck brother, like a Brian Affleck?
Holy crap, we just saw Brian Affleck.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We're good, right?
No, not even a little bit.
Bullshit.
We've been recording for just 16 minutes.
No way, Jose. Really? 16 minutes? This is 24. You son of... You son of a bitch.
Idiot. You can't even read.
What? Dude, I'm like fucking 35 feet away from over there. I can't see that fucking far.
Yeah, what was that voice?
What was that voice?
Such a fucking like... Oh, come on, bro. No way, dude.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember me telling you the other day, I was listening to this and almost every time I speak, I have this fucking... That's really gnarly, dude. I have that stupid fucking, like, just undertone to my voice.
Maybe you should just talk less and talk a little more.
I'm just going to talk like this from now on,
Maybe I should just
bro.
talk a little more.
It's fucking gnarly, dude. Going to talk like this from now on, dude.
Dude, no.
It's the mate, bro. The problem is...
Can we compromise?
What's that,
Can you do it more like fucking... No. How about you show some respect during the fucking... You know what, Robbie?
What?
I was saying I was gonna compromise with you.
Oh my God.
I was gonna compromise with you. Okay? And then you have the audacity to keep talking to me that way. You can't even show some respect.
I'm willing to compromise.
Why should I even give in at all now?
I'm not sure what you're giving in. The options either I stop outright or I change it.
That's normal voice. That'd be the way to compromise, all right? You fucking...
It's not a compromise. What are you going to say?
The compromise, I was going to say, if instead of doing that fucking whatever surfer voice you're doing, you sound like there's definitely a character in some like Disney or Pixar movie that's the surfer.
Yeah, it's a really shitty version of the turtle guy from Finding Nemo.
I guess. And also, fuck, it's such a shitty... That's so lame of you.
what's more lame, like, that or my Mean Girls
I was
reference?
saying that fucking... that's tough. I don't know.
Oh, my Ventura reference.
I was saying fucking... Oh my God, man. I was just saying, like, everyone was like, yeah, everyone thinking it was like, hey, it kind of sounds like a dumb Pixar character, like some kind of like animated voice. And then it was just, that was the thought. But you're like, no. It's the fucking guy in Nemo you're thinking of. It's like, you're so cool.
You know, I'm damned if I do. I'm damned if I don't. To quote the great J. Cole, okay?
To quote the great J. Cole.
The late, great J. Cole. I don't know why I said that.
I don't know why I said the second. I don't know why I said any of the things you just said. Quote the great J. Cole. It's like, all right.
I'm a simpleton with the rhyme scheme.
To quote the great J. Cole.
Well, fuck you, dude.
To quote the great
No,
J.
speaking
Cole.
of which, this is the second time I've tried quoting J. Cole and it backfired
To quote
on me.
the great J. Cole.
The first time I tried to quote it.
DMX rhymes with BMX.
Fucking, what's his my only regrets being too young for Lisa Bonet, is that the line? And then I remember because
oh my God. You're such a fucking loser.
for bringing this up with the fact that this happened.
Both.
I forget it. I thought it was funny to pick on
No, you
me.
can bring it up again.
I thought it's funny to pick on me, apparently. See what I mean? I'm wrong regardless. This is just too bad of a story to mention now.
What were you going to say?
Oh, forget it. Now I'm completely self-conscious.
What was I trying to say then before all that, before you hijacked the conversation?
I didn't hijack the conversation. You did some one of those things where you just fucking made
what was I saying? 'Cause you're still talking. What was I trying to say?
Only you and you alone would
What
know
was I
that
trying to say?
answer. I don't know. Figure it out.
How about you try to think and help me out a little bit? Oh, no. We're going to... Okay, see, I'll bring us back like I always fucking do.
Thank you, Alex.
Instead of doing that annoying surfer voice that you had, instead of doing your perfect Finding Nemo, slightly turtle guy voice, okay? That's make sure we get really specific here, okay?
I think his name's Crush.
Instead of doing that, okay? Can your voice be the fucking Sasha Mitchell in Step by Step?
No, because you do Sasha Mitchell's voice way better. So if anyone
Let's see
should,
you do it.
so the compromise should be I won't do my voice, but you have to
I
do
only
Sasha
speak
Mitchell.
as Sasha. Let me hear Sasha Mitchell.
Looks like I'm joining the family oil business, Dad.
Dude, I said Step by Step.
No, you meant had to do it specifically from Step by Step.
Yeah,
okay.
not. I wasn't saying fucking
Yeah, I guess
Sasha
that makes more
Mitchell, star
sense.
of.
Yeah, I guess that makes. I'm
You know,
sorry, I misread that
I wasn't saying
completely.
Sasha Mitchell of Step by Step fame. I was
Yeah,
saying
I
do Sasha
misunderstood.
Mitchell in Step by Step.
Whoa! Hang 10! I didn't know I could do that.
That's pretty good.
It hurts.
It's pretty solid, man.
Thanks. I was gonna do the Macho Man.
why'd you
thing
stop?
Next. Oh yeah, brother.
Okay, horrible. That first that was great. Everything that's horrible.
No, it's
Everything else is terrible.
I'm gonna rip into you like a Slim Jim, brother.
No, not good at all.
You
First
do it,
bit,
then,
I
asshole.
didn't claim I can. The first,
Well, you're sure as hell telling me
was
a
great.
guy who can do it.
Dude, that's so fucking funny. When people, that's the argument I was getting to the other day. Where people were saying fucking, it's still been bothering me. They're like, no, you're just jealous, you're a hater. No. I'm just telling you objectively,
You're right,
you're
Alex.
shitty.
You are just jealous. You are a hater. You're jealous because you can't do a Macho Man Baby Savage
Neither
impression.
can you, bitch.
Yes, I can. You're just jealous that you can't.
You can do a oh yeah really good.
Ooh, yeah.
You can do that. You can't do anything else.
You know, that's good enough. I know where my
You can be every other piece of shit on the internet and say, I'm just a micro impressionist.
Yep.
It was like, oh, so you don't do impressions. That's what I like about it too. I thought the whole point of doing impressions for comedy, for like comedic effect, was to do an impression, but then also being saying something that's like funny. What makes like it's funny. That's the voice you're doing. Like that's the, you know what I mean. Like if you were like when someone's doing a Schwarzenegger impression, it's like should they be doing something that's like kind of funny for like Schwarzenegger get his hands into? You know, that's like they make it like an actual funny thing. But then these guys are like, no, I'm gonna do a micro impression where I say 2 words as that person. And I'm an impressionist.
I think you're thinking way too deeply about how impressions go.
I don't think I am. I mean, you see
No, I
YouTube
just-
channels. You
I'm
haven't seen that the soft white underbelly of YouTube, where it's all these guys who are just have these 7 million followers. And they do impressions, and all they do is they always do the same cartoon impressions.
Yeah.
Because if you can do one cartoon impression, you can do all cartoon impressions. And they're all just fucking like they all do songs and they all sing songs and they go from
Yeah, they're
character
all
to
really
character.
annoying.
It's all as cringy as the fucking epic rap battles or whatever the things were. Like I fucking hate art. We need to have more limitations on what artistic expressionism can be, okay? It has to be
Rule number one, it
artistic.
needs to be artistic.
Yeah. It has to have artistic merit, okay? It can't be, well, Game of Thrones is popular and The Walking Dead's popular, so if we had a rap battle between Rick Grimes and Ed Stark.
That's awesome, actually. I would actually love to see that.
Nice. And what should the production value be? More than any person can just do, but not good enough to justify doing it. Somewhere in that middle area. Where it's like, all right, I can't necessarily replicate it, but I know they could do a lot better.
Yeah, they also had that real nice air of being super cheesy about them.
Yeah.
Just like,
No real thought put into it. Very on the surface.
yeah, you're right. It's literally just these 2 things are popular,
All right. Like,
and they say 2 somewhat semi-referential things to the properties.
I was just thinking of them like spiraling out of control, and they can't. They have no more pop culture, so they're just like, all right, the Black Lives Matter movement versus the Me Too movement, epic rap battle, and everyone's like, this is maybe not the. Maybe stick to like Game of Thrones versus The Walking Dead. Maybe stay there.
That sounds like an Always Sunny episode. Fucking dude, that fucked my throat. That hurt mucho.
I'm gonna isolate that.